Alright. We're live. We are indeed live. This is a little bit high, so we'll just lower it down a smidgen. A little more. And that should do it. And do we have my voice? That should do it. We do indeed. Hello, 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 people of the internet. It is I, Silverack Dragon, here, back with more Fate Grand Order. And we finished the last Lostbelt in the last one. Only thing left there is the free quest, which we will be tackling in today's stream. So it's going to be a nice, chill, relaxing stream. Probably not going to be that long, but that is fine. Before we do that, we do have some news to go over real quick. First is the December exchange ticket is here. It is Gears, Spinal Fluid, and the infamous Void Dust. So you have about a month to gather a little bit more of that. Beyond that, though, the surprise every day, second time in a row, the Advent Calendar of 2020 for Fate Grand Order. So this will last from the 1st, which is yesterday, until Christmas, which is a couple weeks away. You have to complete, or at least Fuyuki, there is a special site that you can go to. It's optional, but it's very festive. I do like that they put the effort into making it. If you log in during the campaign period, you'll get a surprise present every day. Different present available for each days. Maintenance conducted during campaign days presents will be distributed starting at the end of the maintenance period. That's nothing really special. There's only been one case of a day missed due to maintenance, and that was the day of the Long Janta. Long may she reign. And there's a special present for Christmas Day. It's probably whatever it was last year. I just don't recall what it was off the top of my head. But that is that. First day of a login streak for me. Today's present was 2,000 friend points, while yesterday's present was a glorious summoning ticket. I will claim all this stuff, claim that dust, because I need that more than anything, and claim those. I will also do some leveling up, so I should probably get that Google Doc open here. Almost forgot about that. Docs. There it be. And I need the level up order. It's a little bit out of date because I'm a lazy bum and I have not put Donzo on there, but suffice to say, she is right after Vlad. So, I'm just gonna do some quick editing. There we go, that's good. Alright, we'll probably do that towards the end of the stream, I think, just to be safe. Beyond that, I'm gonna check the master missions really quick, make sure there's nothing in the weekly. Yeah, I've been kind of slacking with the master missions, you know, just stress and all that. Does not look like there's the free, or the summonings, but it is a new month, so that means we can exchange mana prisms to get some stuff. How many do I have? 3,500. I'm really running low on the old mana prism front. Really running low. Christmas, though, it's coming up and it will solve that issue. 26, so this will put us down to 23. That's fine. I'm not buying Invisible Air until I get Seba, or until, you know, the thing comes to an end, but I don't think that it will disappear. So I'm pretty sure that's just gonna taunt me until I get Seba. It's a goal to strive for, we'll say. A definite goal. But, yeah. Let's jump into things and start clearing the Lostbelt out. There are currently 10 missions here. However, I feel like there is going to be more revealed with time, so we will wait and see. Of course, I am full on craft essences because I never got rid of those. So I guess I gotta do this real quick. Where's my bombs that I've been making? I know I have been, haven't I? Start by level. That's a little bit easier. Am I filtering out anything? No. Did I put some... Okay, there's a bomb. Doot. I don't know why those were at the top. Weird. And then... Boop, boop, boop. 1, and then 3. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I really need to find out which CEs are, like, limited and which ones are not. It's gonna annoy me until I do. One of those... 3... That... we don't need all this projection. Cause yeah, I mean, I'm getting really overstuffed with CEs here. Clearly. Let's look for the higher tiers. I can get rid of some of these. They're experience CEs, so that's their purpose after all. We don't need all this gentle affection. Don't need that. Don't need those. Pretty sure we got all of those done. I cannot wait for a double chance of great and super sucks on CEs. We don't need all 4 of those. We don't need all the Jinako. We don't need all of those. We don't need all of those. That's all I can think of from the immediate. If I were to go into my second archive, I could be able to get a more distinctive number. Actually, why is that locking me off from craft essences? It's not giving me a craft essence reward, is it? That was weird. But, anyways, this is going to be, hopefully, fairly easy. We're gonna stick with the standard Chaldea tea time. And we'll go to the farming squad. Arash probably won't be as useful here, but he's going in anyways. Also, that Melt can get to Bond 10, so that we can finally, excuse me, get her to Bond 11. Or work on it, at least. She gets the Chaldea Visionary Flames. 3 shots. So this one is gonna be 3 shots and giants, I imagine. Arash can still blast his way through the first wave, no problem. Even with that disadvantage, go Arash, go. Jotuns and Krishats. That's 3 turns. Do it. Since Reshkagol is on the field now. Drink. Bunyan nearly did it. Hey Deante, welcome to the stream. Howdy things. Can't wait to roll for Chinche Huang. He is definitely an interesting character. I'm still unsure of my feelings about him, though. Like, he kind of redeemed himself a little bit at the end of the Lostbelt, with going to be with his people at the end, but his actions during the Lostbelt still kind of are a little bit squeaky for me, you know? I'm not sure. But beyond that, he does seem like a fairly powerful ruler. And I will freely admit, I was worried when I faced him and he got that full charge off. I thought he had an AoE MP. I didn't realize he was a support one. So another support ruler. I feel like I remember hearing he's pretty good for challenge quests because of that. I could be wrong. I'm actually gonna... Something else I meant to do was look him up here. So, let's see here. Go, Arash, go! I do also like his higher ascensions. They look much more... I don't know, they look more majestic, more regal at his higher ascensions, I would say. So 2 arts, 2 buster are quick. NP reduction and defense strength, so that's definitely good support. Self buff thrown in with a stun chance. That's pretty darn useful as well. And a charge debuff. And then stuns. Crit. Crits. Overcharge does more. Only rolling from because you have the other 2 Lostbelt Kings. That's completely and totally fair. Completely and totally fair. I have but 1 of the Lostbelt Kings. Lord only knows if the rest will visit me. Actually, Shin is a limited one. Okay. So he is limited. What about Ivan is also limited, so the odds of them scooping are sadly 0. When does Shin have... Oh wow, he's got a lot of... Okay, it's mainly lucky bags, it looks like, here. I'm just sort of looking, so he's gonna be in Summoning Campaign 2, and then every lucky bag campaign, it looks like, afterwards. And he'll have, not this coming year, but the year after that, he will be in the New Year Summoning Campaign. Interesting. What about Ivan? Because I'm curious about the Kings. The Kings and the Cryptor's servants. Granted, I have 0 of those. Ah, you already have everything for him, Protea, and Rhines. I actually am not sure if I've got everything for Protea. I'm legitimately not sure. Let's see. Get Protea's up here, because I do plan on going for her when she drops in a couple of months. Quite literally a couple months at that. It's hard to think the years flown by so fast. Okay. I definitely have the pieces and the gems, at least. It's gonna be probably the reactor cores that I don't have, honestly. Because that's 15 reactor cores. That's not bad, mind you, but... You have to check the giant rings as well. Yep, 5 for each skill for Protea. It's the 7th level reinforcement, requires 5 giant rings and 5 Dawnlight reactor cores. So for 17. Yeah. I probably have the reverse skills and the spirit rings. But it's the cores I'm almost positive I don't. I can check. You might get some... I know I got some from the main quest itself, but it's only 15, so... I can't imagine it's a hard get. And I am going to check that really quick, because now I'm curious. It's also the giant rings, which are a maybe. Actually, I wonder if Christmas or CCC gives those as stuff, so... Item list. Because I got plenty of all of the gems. Caster might be a little bit low. Definitely need a bone. So rings of the giant. I've got enough of those. The Dawnlit I have enough scales. I have enough roots. The Dawnlit reactor cores. I have enough reactor cores. All right. I have all the reactor cores needed. Kama. Ooh. Kama's one that I have not been planning for recently, honestly. Let's see. So she is an assassin. I have all the assassin gems. 5 TOP for her level ups. Got that. 4 wines. I've got that. 20 cores in the lottery. Okay, yeah, so cores will be fine. But I don't have these weird mirrors that are required of Kama. Yeah, I don't have these mirrors. Let's see, another 6 wine. Yeah, I'll have the wine. I have the blood. I have the hearts. The limp. Yeah, I've got everything I need for Kama, actually, as well. So Kama's all good, outside of experience, but... that's something that can be worked on. And then one more that I want to check really quick that is definitely on my list next year. Lambda. It's a lot of basic materials for her level ups. That's good. What about the soap? I've got enough Aurora Steel. Got enough ice for the basic stuff and her costume. 20, 60. Yeah, I got enough for her skills in the ice. The shells. We don't get mirrors until Valentine's. Okay, so there's gonna be time. And then Lambda also has some egg thing, the Genesis egg that I don't have. But otherwise, I've got everything for Lambda. So I'm looking pretty good in the grand scheme of things. I'm looking pretty good. Icy Cave. Assassinos. This will be easy enough. But yeah. Outside of the Genesis eggs and the mirrors... I should be good for the upcoming servants. Wait. Shikiboo is gonna be hell on me. Shikiboo. You mean the bunny skin for Shiki? Is that what you're talking about? And I just thought of something else. When does Avenger Nobu come out? Or rather, when is Guda Guda 4? Is it early? I think it's Meiji Ishin. No. Thank you for not actually clicking on the ad. Final Hanoji, I think. Yes, Final Hanoji. Final Hanoji, so that was July. Okay, so there is some time spread between them, but I am curious as to what Nobu Venger is going to require of me, since she is one I am going for. Nobu. Oda Nobunaga. The Demon King Nobunaga. After LB4, egg farming. Oh, egg farming is a thing? Oh, lovely, lovely. I love it when you have to farm a specific material. Excuse me. Also, I might want to bring in a, faster class servant here. How's Aresh gonna hit? I have, so... So I'm guessing eggs have a very low odds of dropping. Okay, looking at Nobu Venger, if it's 20 reactor cores in the Christmas Lotto, I should be fine. I'm not sure what I have as far as bells, though, but that'll be easy enough to farm at only 15. So yeah, I should be fine for Nobu Venger, too. That's a relief. That is a relief. Rush. Now you have me curious. So, this egg. Ah, there's only 3 nodes for it. And each node is 21 AP, it looks like. Interesting. Oh, Voyager, Abby, Fishtar, Say, Lambda, Castoria. So many servants require it. Oh boy. Drop rates. Drop rates. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to bring in a caster here as well. Nero instead of Aresh. Sorry, Aresh, but I wish to be as efficient as can be. So the Genesis egg. Genesis egg. Yep, only 3. It is a friggin'... Are you kidding me? 12% drop rate. At the best. 12.3% drop rate. Oh, lordy Lou. Now I understand why you said freaking egg farming. 12.3%. That's not gonna be fun in the slightest. Oh joy. And 21 AP regardless. So it's after Lostbelt 4, so maybe there's events that will have some decent egg drop rates here. Quickly searching, so Japanese server, all events. Lostbelt 4 will drop in next year, so it was in 2019, and it occurred in what month? June? So June, it looks to be, is when the Lostbelt releases. So there's actually a huge gap of time between Lostbelts. So after that, Final Hanoji, the Guda Guda event. The shop contains cores, but no eggs. That's disappointing. Hey, Elite Spartan, welcome to the stream. Howdy things, howdy things. I feel like it has been a while since you were last here. Just discussing the hell that is Genesis egg farming will be. Or it seems like it's gonna not be fun. Alright, Nero, show why Umu is power. That's good to hear. That is good to hear that you are doing well. You got any servants you're looking to get here soon, or are you just playing passively for now and saving up for something to do? Summer Rerun does not have it in the in the shop. Also, Nero, you failed me. How could you, Nero? How could you? I mean, she came close, so I suppose I can't completely fault her. Maybe she had a Buster card amongst those arts. So, what about that? Imagination power. Ah, rolling for Mothman. Everybody seems to be going for the Mothman. The Mothman cometh, the Mothman cometh. So it doesn't look like next year's summer rerun will have the eggs in stock. I'm probably not going to roll for him on this banner just because I was burned by Sitanai not visiting me. And I spent the equivalent of 700 quartz on Sitanai, so you know. Ooh, I'm still a little steamed on that. So I'm saving my luck up for Mew, who should be dropping, I think, next month. King Protea, Kama, and Lambda. Those are the 4 that I'm aiming to get here in the immediate, off the top of my head. Oh, and Avenger Nobu, because can't go wrong with Nobu Avenger. Oh, it's happening tonight? I didn't realize that there was maintenance going on tonight. So the shop for next year's new summer. Let's see. Summer next year does not have it. Or does not have eggs. Oh, some missions have eggs next year's summer. I'm counting 5, 10. 10 eggs from missions in next year's summer event. So far, is it literally just 10 eggs? Well, next year's summer event, the missions can give 10 eggs. Will? That's really not a lot, but it's better than nothing. It will help, at the very least. What about next year's battle in New York? So, the shop. Guessing she didn't come home for the raids. After the raids and 3 free quests, she did 110 when she showed up. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh, so lucky. Yeah. 700 quartz equivalent. No Sitanai makes me a sad man. I just wanted to reunite the Emiya family. Damn it, Sitanai. Why? Why? This page is glitching out a little bit. So the event shop for battle in New York has 10 eggs. So there's 10 eggs available in the event shop next year for battle in New York. And the lotto does not have eggs. So 20 eggs from events thus far next year. Also, the Die of Ultron still doesn't go down. Surprise, surprise. What about the rerun for Oniland? Oniland rerun. Does not have coins. Or does not have eggs in the shop. Nor is it in the ladder. For Sitanai? Good. I very much need her. I need the Emiya family to be reunited at long last. But right now I'm just talking about where you can get eggs outside of farming hell, since 12.3% is not very nice of them. Maybe the main quest will give some eggs as well. That's something to hope for, at least. Rider Lancers. Switch back to Uresh just to see how she do. What about Saber Wars 2? So Saber Wars 2 has a shop. One shop is just a lot of QP. Mirrors are in one of the shops, so that's something. Reactor cores. So no eggs from the shop in Saber Wars. What about the missions? The missions do not appear to have any eggs. So currently from events, there is 20 eggs to be had. And that's literally it. So that will be Murasaki. I don't know too much about her, but she's next year's Valentine's servant. Also, I'm a dum-dum. I forgot to use Bunyan's NP here. No killing the Bunyan, please. No killing the Bunyan for my screw-up. So, then December... A Nightingale Christmas... Nightingale Christmas has 10 eggs as well. So, all in all, next year, 30 eggs are to be gathered from free quests, or from events. 30. That's not a great number. Oh, there is a lottery, I suppose I should check that. Doubtful, yeah, no eggs in the lottery. Surprisingly. So 30 eggs total next year in event shops. That's enough to... That's not a lot. Also, it looks like I'm going to bring in an assassin for this. Because Spishtar requires 45, Voyager requires 45, Summer Abbey requires 45. I suppose you can fully max out Jason. Or you can fully max out Sai, which... Or Ilya Archer only requires 4, so that's not bad. Lambda requires 24, Lolly Venture requires 30, Castoria requires 33. So in total, 90, 135, 147, 177, 181, 205, 210, 240, 261, 294, 329, 349 eggs total are required for everything that requires eggs. And you get 30 from events next year. You get less than 10% of all egg requirements total. Oh, joyous of joys. At the very least, there's only... Hang on. Bring Shootin in, I think. So at the very least, I'm only aiming for 1, 2, so 45, 90, 135, 147, 177, 181, 205, 215. So at the very least, I only need 248 eggs for all of my goals. Yay! That's gonna be so fun! So fun! I mean, at the very least, Abby is a whole year away. I think Sai is as well, as is Voyager. Lambda and Spishtar are gonna be the immediate pains. So by the time Lambda comes out, yeah, I'm gonna need to do some farming work, it seems. I'm gonna need to farm whatever enemy drops them in high, vast quantities. Because the game loves me. Of course, I didn't check to see if any events have better egg farming rates. Because I know that a lot of low, what is the word I'm looking for here? There's a word that I'm trying to think. Low drop rate. A lot of items with low drop rates do have at least one node on events that tends to drop them at a better rate. So, hopefully that's the case with these eggs, and I'll just have to farm whatever node that is until I got enough. The damn dragon. I'm guessing it's a dragon type enemy that drops the eggs then. Deontay. Because that's kind of what I'm inferring from what you just, from the damn dragon line there. So it's a dragon type enemy that drops. Oh boy, what class is that thing? Alright, let's get it up. Genesis egg once more. Shuton, you proved yourself very capable here, so you can continue. Mahanaga. Oh, that's a unique looking guy, isn't he? Lancer and Berserker. Super large. Let's see. So, it has a list of areas it spawns at. A lot of them seem to be in the Lostbelt itself, but there is Interlude 2 Enkidu here. So, Enkidu's Interlude for his NP strengthening. It doesn't look like there's a guaranteed drop, though. Yeah, it looks like there might just be one, so that's probably why. Bunyan! Power! Okay. So that makes me... Is that gonna... so... Heart of a Foreign God. Dropped by... Let's go... Archdemon. Will you show if you are in... Okay, it does say events. So that means that no events have a good farming node for the eggs. Are you kidding me? A very valuable resource locked behind a 12% drop rate that does not even appear in events. And over the course of a year, only 30 can be obtained from events in the shops. Now, it might just be that people haven't mapped it out properly, so, you know, it could be a different case. And in fact, I'm going to do a quick Google search here. Genesis Egg Geo Events. Our Genesis Egg is the new Demon Hearts. So people seem to think that they are pretty much the new Demon Hearts, which is not bode well. Akuda's camp next. This one's Seba. Okay, this will be fine. We'll switch back to Aresh just in case. I feel like it's probably going to be a Phantom Lonling as the boss here. Or Shadow Servant Lonling or whatever. So, let's go to Synchronized. It might have a little bit more information here. It's the Managa. Or the Mahanaga, whatever it is. Let's see. Let us see what we can find out. So, zombie, Amazons, Ghost, Wyvern, Dragon, Wereby, Centaur, Lamia, Daemon, Demon God, Homunculus, Golems. So far down. Is it its own unique enemy class or something? Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm on the Synchronized, and under the enemy lists, the Camelot Knights are listed as Anor Londo Knights. I don't know who snuck that in there, but that is gloriously glorious. That's hilarious. Let's see here. You're a VTuber now, Wobbuffet. Oh, snap. How be things, Wobbuffet? How be things? Oh. So many enemies. And I was right, it is Shadow Servant. So we're going to need to bring Gil here, because sadly, Aresh isn't gonna pack the kind of punch we need. But how much did it cost you for your VTuber avatar? Because I know those can cost a pretty penny. Bleh. Nagas, yeah, it doesn't look like it has. Oh, you're going to audition for Hololive. Oh, you made it. That's pretty cool. How hard was it to make your VTuber avatar? Out of curiosity. I imagine you had to use a program for it. What program did you use, actually? Is probably a better question. Was he used V-Roid Stew? Never heard of it. But I mean, I have debated, you know, just like seeing how it works. But I don't think I would permanently go VTubing. It took a lot of self-confidence to, you know, be willing to show my face on camera, since I don't have such a good-looking mug here, but, you know. So I'm not gonna, I wouldn't give up face camming, but, you know, maybe occasional VTubing is, maybe occasionally using an avatar would be interesting. Okay, continue to use the silver. And sorry, Aresh, you're not as effective as AUO, who I do need to put on the level up counter, because I am going to grail him. So let me start moving some people around there. A lot of people I still have pictures for, but that's something I can work on. Probably after Summer BB. looking at my list. Because I do need some more BB leveled up for some memes. For some meme plays with Melt when she's strength. Let's start with this aspect real quick. Go Bunyan, go Bunyan, go! Actually, I could probably afford to use that as well. Guarantee the Bunyan stomp. So, pull onto a separate page. Found out streamers on Hololive get custom-made avatars by Hololive. Oh, so that's why... Okay, so that's why you are, auditioning. So you made a prototype avatar for your audition, and then you're going to try and get onto Hololive so you can get a custom-made one. I see. Clever, clever. Very clever there. All effects. Very clever indeed. Good job, Gil. Yeah, let's undo all this. So that's not the way to post an image, I see. Made it for your Twitch streams if you don't get in, but if you do get in and they make me an avatar, that'd be color and color scheme. Oh, in the colors. Okay. Sorry, there was a little bit of, I don't know, improper grammar there, I guess would be the best way to put it. Wow, this is a busterific turn. You're good, man, you're good. I know that you do not speak English. Rather, I know English is not your first language, is my proper grammar. Derp. Go Bunyan, go Bunyan, go! It's so nice when it's just chill farming of things and you don't have to stress out. It's always nice. Also, I don't know who follows or who plays on JP, but I did see that the next event has been announced for JP. It seems to be it is the next Lostbelt half event, it looks like. I didn't look too much into it, but it does look like Kintoki is... It's not new Kintoki, it's a skin for Zerker Kintoki. Yep, so you need Zerker Kintoki in order to get him, as it is just a skin. Arash has gotten an NP animation update, as does Bedivere, I think, and Bedivere also gets a butler costume, which is interesting as well. Beyond that, though, it also sounds like the one who kills Ibaraki in Myth is also a new servant. Beyond that, though, I can't really say more as it's spoilers. I'm fine with knowing this other servant, though, just because they did have an appearance in Shimosa. I believe I pronounced that right, but... Looked like Tomoe to you? Nah. It is apparently another one of Raiko's retainers, supposedly. I didn't watch the trailer, although in the trailer, apparently Shuten has command seals. So, that's absolutely terrifying to think of, Shuten Doji being this master of some servant. And I can only imagine the dread if she is the master of Kintoki. I must only imagine the dread that poor Kintoki feels if that is the case. Oh yes, the banana face. The classic face of people who are experiencing dread. Or of Merrick, who is trying to summon the winged dragon of Ra. It is gloriously glorious. Tanks. Interesting. But easy. I like how easy this is to farm, by the way. Like, I imagine this is probably one of the ones that drops the reactor cores as well. Alright. Show me your power here, Rachel. Oh, I didn't even realize Jiang Yu is here. Hi, Jiang Yu. So he might be a little bit more difficult to kill in one shot. You saw that boy's gonna love as well as sing like girls. Well, I mean, I don't really know too much about HoloLive, to be honest, other than that there's some people try to get it canceled or whatever, but that's, sadly, that is very common in the modern day and age with people trying to get stuff canceled. Very sadly, that is a common thing. Look at them. Excel showing off their Sitanai. I'm jealous. Oh, so jealous. I just want to Sitanai of my own, but I'm not rolling on story, because that sounds like a foolish move. The story one is just so freaking loaded with stuff. I'll join because I like their avatars. You want to prove to your family that gaming could be a job. That's a very noble goal. Honestly, Wafet, that is a very noble goal. And if you can make it with gaming, then, you know, more power to you. All the power to you if you can make it big through gaming. It's a hard market to get into, but, you know, just believe in yourself and the power of your gaming skills, and you can do it. Yeah. You just gotta believe. Have faith. Have hope. Insert other motivational sayings here. Okay, Bunyan. That wasn't so good, Bunyan. Why did you not destroy the tank, Bunyan? Sadness. They always complain how you're stuck in your home, and now you'll have a reason. I mean, very technically, I know you don't particularly think much of it, but you do have a reason for staying home right now. You know, with the whole global pandemic that's going on. Not to make light of it, but it's kind of implying everybody needs to be staying home, you know? Like, I've been off work for the past week just because my mom has it. And, you know, I mean, yes, it's nice to be home and not have to, like, work or anything. You know, I will admit I kind of miss going to work. Or does he want to do the same thing? So if you both get cast, that would be great. That would be pretty cool if you both got cast. That would be pretty cool. She is starting to do better. She's not coughing or sore throat as much. She still can't taste or smell things, which, you know, it's one of the surefire signs of it, but she has started to improve in health, which is a massive relief off my shoulders. Yep, I am glad that she is doing better. Because I didn't really show it, but I was fairly stressed out after she had gotten, or actually before she had gotten the official diagnosis, and after she had gotten the official diagnosis. I was admittedly a little bit stressed there, you know, just, you hear all the stories of people who are sick that just steadily decline with their conditions, and, you know, like, family, there's always that concern that, you know, what if they're the one that gets worse and that kind of stuff. But thankfully, she's on the upturn of health, which is good. Yeah. It can cause a little bit of stress. Thankfully, my stress has started to be alleviated with her improving health. Thankfully. Small chance you could get it since you're a shut-in. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. I mean, there's always a chance, is the thing. No matter how many precautions and whatnot you take, there is always the chance that somebody is going to spread it to you through some indirect methods. Your sister had it. Oh, man. Everything turned out alright with her? I do hope. I do hope everything turned out alright with her. Yeah, I mean, it is weird. Like, my dad did spend a fair bit of time with my mom, you know, before she got diagnosed, just because he was the main person, you know, making sure she got stuff to drink and that kind of stuff, and he doesn't seem to have caught it, but my brother seems to have caught it somehow. He doesn't want to get tested, but he's saying he has a lot of the symptoms, so, you know, or he had a lot of the symptoms, so, you know, but he doesn't want to get tested, so we don't know for sure. This will do. But then, like, it's always better safe than sorry, you know. I've been keeping myself isolated from her, although supposedly, for a specific blood type. I'm not even sure what my blood type is. I've been meaning to get it checked, but I don't know any easy way to do so. But supposedly, I should be expecting a call from the health department, since, you know, I don't know if it's the same where you are, but contract tracing is something they do where they go back, they ask people who test positive who you've been in contact with, and they say they will give them a call to find out if they have symptoms and advise them. Supposedly, because of the fact that it's my mom who has it, everybody in the household is supposed to quarantine for 10 days after a week since she's been tested. So very technically per them, I'm supposed to start quarantining even further on the 5th. Now, mind you, I don't know if that's the case. I mean, the health department hasn't called me or anything like that to actually tell me, so they might say something different since I have been, like, severely avoiding my mom. Like, the basement, where I don't live, I just hang out here a lot, does have its own, toilet and shower that I have been using, you know, just to stay safe. And I have been taking meals out. I go out the back door, go to my car, and get fast food. So, yeah. So I say I have been trying my darndest to isolate. Also, Young Yu, you're a writer now. What the heck? Oh no, wait, that's red hair. My bad, Young Yu, you're not human. You don't like doctors now. I mean, I don't think it's really the doctors that are doing the advising. I think it's more of the government that's doing that advisement. Because, like, the doctor I work for, he said that, okay, take a week off. If anybody is still feeling sick after a week has passed, then we'll discuss things then. But call me in a week after, because we called him, since he's my boss, when we got my mom's results. He said, give me a call in a week, tell me how everybody feels, and we'll discuss things further from there. So, you know, it's very likely that I will be going back to work Monday. Thank you. Thankfully. I gave no F for Paul Bunyan. I mean, you know, I'm kind of just automatically doing all this stuff. I'm not paying too close attention. But I do acknowledge that poor Bunyan passed. Poor Bunyan. I do need to see about skilling Spartacus up, though. Because Spartacus is definitely on the rise for popularity for me. And, you know, I did plan on throwing Spartacus in Bunyan's spots once Bunyan was Bond 10. But I might move that quicker. One of your best friend's dad died because of the heart attack, and the hospital didn't help because it said you can't go out during COVID. That's why you hate doctors, and your friend is sad now. Well, your friend has my condolences that their father passed away. But so hang on. So the hospital wouldn't even come to pick him up in an ambulance or whatever it is where you are because of COVID. That sounds more like negligence than anything. I'm not exactly sure of the laws of where you live, but yeah, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I know that ambulances and the like can refuse to go to certain people that abuse the system. Like, they can put people on a do not respond list, you know, the whole boy cried wolf thing, but, like, using that as an excuse for a legitimate heart attack, I don't know, that sounds fairly fishy. I don't know the laws where you are, and I don't even know how that would apply here in America, but that just sounds off. Double spoil yourself, I'm also at 5.2 in volume Musashi, but you didn't get committed to it, so you are safe. Oh boy. Avoid them spoilers, Deontay. You can do it! And that's fine, well, that is fine. Do your homework, man. You need to be smartical. Get as much brain power in you as you can. You can do it. But yeah. I've said it before during the previous actual Lostbelt streams, but outside of the King of the 4th Lostbelt and 2 servants from the 5th Lostbelt, I think. That's kind of all. Oh, I suppose I do know another servant from the 4th Lostbelt. So from the 4th from the 4th Lostbelt, I know a random servant, as well as the king. And then from the 5th Lostbelt, I know one servant that is kind of very obvious, because he blew up the subreddit. And then the twins from the 5th Lostbelt. That's kind of all I really know about that one. Probably not going to skip 5.5, but you'll try. Ah, you play on the JP server. I see, I see. I mean, again, I don't know too much about what 5.5 is going to entail. I saw the servants, and I saw snippets of the trailer, and that's probably all I'm really going to look into, because story spoilers, that's a little bit much for me. Like, I'll look into servants and stuff, but story spoilers, no way. Ah, you play on both. Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, outside of looking into the servants and seeing what they have to offer, I'm probably gonna avoid most of the, like, story discussion on the 5.5. 4.5, which was the Foreigner event, I kind of did look into the story portion just because it didn't seem to be too spoilery, I guess. But I did read a lot about 4.5, or the Imaginary Sea, because it gave a lot. It was a Foreigner info dump, so I couldn't resist. I could not resist that one. Yeah. So this time next year, we should be getting the first part of the 5th Lostbelt. We'll already have the 4th Lostbelt. So yeah, you just gotta wait a year for those Lostbelt 5 spoilers. Woo! Just 1 year. I can go that long without spoiling myself, I'm sure. I'm sure. But I mean, I admit, I have thought about trying to play on the Japanese server as well. I mean, like, if nothing else, trying to use it to learn how to read Japanese. Is that the best idea? Probably not. But it has always been something in the back of my head. The main issue, however, is the fact that oh, well, that's... Of course. We'll go there later. But the issue is that so many servants are, like, locked behind being unable to get, just because I would be joining the game so late. Like, I know I could get BB, technically, but Lambda would be locked out to me, sadly. Aresh would be incredibly difficult to get without actually spending quark, or without actually paying money. Jalter would be similar. Zerker Jalter would be lost to me. Just so many servants that I would like to use would be impossible. Or very difficult. So that's kind of why I'm hesitant. Need 158 eggs, 131 cores, 227 bells for everything your account since you plotted out everything on WebCrow. WebCrow? Question mark? What is this WebCrow? Out of curiosity. You want the summer servants from Summer 5? Oh yeah, Summer 5 has a fair variety of servants that I'm very much looking forward to. The primary one being Abby, because let's be honest here, Abby is the star of the summer event, I'm sure. But Tomoe also seems pretty cool. Who else was there? Ilya. Bryn. I definitely want Summer Bryn. Who else was there? Tomoe, Ilya, Bryn. Those are 3 of the 4 4-stars. Who The last 4-star was that Valentine servant, Murasaki, I want to say was the pronunciation of the name. I'm not too concerned about her. Oh wait, no, Summer 5 is next summer, my bad. I'm thinking Summer 6. But Summer 5, yeah. Thinking of Summer 5, the Lion King is a slight want. Summer Okita is a definite want. Summer Lambda is I'm going to MP5 her no matter what it takes. That's the second banner. The first banner has Summer Carmilla, which is okay. Summer Osaka Hime, I could do without, and 5-star. Oh, I'm racking my brain. Who is the 5-star there? Musashi, right? Zerker Musashi, which I don't know. It's a website where you can plot out the servants you might roll. Webcrow, you say? I'm gonna Google search that real quick. Because that does sound very interesting. So, Webcrow. It's in Japanese. I hope there is there an American? Is there an NA version of this Webcrow? Start simulation, maybe? 4-star. So level 80? Okay. So it doesn't need to necessarily be in English. A lot of the stuff is... Okay, interesting. So the experience one is easy enough to understand here, it looks like. I did see something for Ascension, Matt, so let's check with that. Some material. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so actually... You can actually store info here. Can't you? That's actually kind of awesome. You might have just given me a new toy to play with, Deontay. Let me see if I can't figure some basics out of this. So, let's go to the Lancers first. I want Lambda. Still want 10. I'm not sure if it's 4 No. Alright, so Lambda's there. That cleared it. So that wasn't the right button to press. So there a little bit of English translation would be nice here, but... Let's see if I can... What's this button do? That's loud language I don't understand. That's probably add a servant. Materials. Okay. So that one's just a list of all the materials and what servants require said materials. I like that there's so few bronze materials. Looking at this list, that's kind of funny. There's 3, 6, 9 bronze materials. Nice. Okay, so if I click eggs, you can actually filter by class here. And you can filter by ascension or skill ups. So that's that button. Not sure what this button does. It's showing me a list of servants, but nothing more beyond that. What happens if I click? Okay, that's just another ad. Okay, there we go. So, Summer Lambda. Ah, that's Ascension level. So, Summer Lambda. Okay, this is pretty cool. So, that just calculates for one switch. What happens if I add in another? So let's throw in Summer. Actually, no. So, Lambda's then. How do I add it to my account? This is definitely an interesting toy. Much quicker to figure out than the calculator on game. Well, it's about the same with the game press calculator thing. So let's throw in. Okay, so that does work. Interesting. Right, so that's Mew. She's not gonna go that high of skill though. She's gonna go to a 5-5-5 for now. Because I haven't decided if I want to push my leveled servants up to 6-6-6 yet or not. Lambda's going to 10-10-10. So after Mew, we have Protea. This will actually help me out a lot here in finding out what exactly I still need. Thank you, Deante, for introducing me to this lovely website here. Boop and boop. So that's Protea. Then we want Protea, Mew. Then there is Avenger Nobu. Doot. Trying to think, was there anybody else in the immediate beginning of next year that caught my eye? I can't think of anybody, so press that button and I get a composite list of everybody I will need for everything. Awesome. I'll probably go through this list later to make sure I'm good. It doesn't give me experience as well, which does kind of suck, but that's fine. There's another separate page for the experience. But still, this is really good. Also, I'm realizing now that these missions are almost identical to one another that I'm going through here. Makes it very easy to just mindlessly press buttons. I imagine, so Let me think. So with regards to the remaining quests, the capital itself is probably going to be those martial arts assassin dudes. Hopefully without the evasion it does. I've pretty much experienced most of the enemies that the Lostbelt had to offer. Also, I don't think I've gotten a single drop from this Lostbelt through all this. Telling. Very, very telling. Oh wow, look at that fully leveled up Romulus. That's pretty awesome looking. I didn't realize this Final Ascension had such cool art. Oh, I'll keep going. Sorry for the yawns. Just a wee bit tired. Sorry, I'm getting lost in my own thoughts here. Just trying to figure out this thing, see if I can't refine it any further, if I've gotten to the extent that this weapon can do. Very interesting sight. Interesting indeed. I'm trying to think, is there any other servants I want to throw in here in the Umbrella? These are Ooh, I just popped my neck real good there. Good. And last run for this node. Excuse me, we're pushing through the nodes fairly fast. Excuse me. Find anything else about this website without maybe a English to or Japanese to English dictionary. Alright, so that is 3 mana jar. Just so I can pay more attention to the actual stream itself. As long as I can start doing at least. Turn the on. So I think... Actually, something that just occurred to me. What is the best nodes for the farming of the reactors and the bells? Because I imagine I need both. So, open that up. I don't need any of them in the immediate, mind you. The only thing I need for the servants I've got listed out here is the Genesis eggs. Everything else I'm pretty confident I've got enough of. Maybe the Eternal Ice I'll need some more, but that's not too bad. I just need 60. That's fairly easy to do. I am curious. Eternal Ice. I like that the second best giant strike node is here in Sin. Soundless Bell has a almost 40% range. Meanwhile, the reactor core has a 20%, so not terrible at the very least. Not terrible. Okay. 3 more. Dupping you. Assassin Rider. Oof. Rider's probably the boss. So we'll bring around Shootin', I think. Just for safety's sake. So, the soundless bells, because I am curious about those. Rider puppets, so wait. Rider puppets, so that means assassin boss? Question mark? Ancient Elm of Tranquility. Nobu... Avenger. Did I just miss that? Or is that Nobukatsu? Demon King Nobunaga. Oh, it must be a higher skill level than what I've got set here. Okay. That makes sense. Imperial Guard. So yeah, it is gonna be probably an assassin boss. That's lovely. Simply lovely. Not too. Yang. Ooh, when is Yang? Forgot about that. It's not this coming New Year's, but yeah. So it's still a while away for you. Alright, so we're gonna need to bring along Nero, it looks like. As these Imperial Guards are not gonna take critical damage from force shooting. Sadness. Tears. I cry every time. Dun-dun-dun. So Yang Goofy. So that's the New Year's of not 2021, 2022. It's Shooting actually came fairly close there. Very, very close, shooting. Very, very close. And Nero. Or I could go Nito. Let's see how Nito does. Maybe these guys have a low death rate, perhaps. It would be nice if they did. Very, very nice if they did. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up. So yeah. Next foreigner is Yang, followed by Voyager, then Summer Abbey, then Go. Poor XX, still the only 4-star foreigner. Poor XX. Alright, Nito Burrito, let's see how you Fido. I don't know what that was. Fido? Nilo? Nah. And success. Thank you for an attack boost just to be safe. Go, Nito, get. Hey, got that dev off. Only issue is that Puppet Soldier is gonna be the pain now, but she's proven she's capable of inflicting death upon these fools, so I see no reason not to continue to use Nito Burrito for the one more run through the snow. Boop. Should've. Of course, now watch. Nito's not going to actually get the kill here. Because that's just how fate works. We'll still buff her out to wazoo. And she doesn't get the death on the one that I wanted the death on. She got the death on the one I planned to have to beat down. Of course. It's fine. We got it. Nito does higher than the field. Maybe. It's kind of so. Now the question becomes, does this page save if I go to a new tab? It does not, so I need to figure out how to save this. How do I save this? Silver fruit. Lancer, Archer, Assassin. We'll bring Gil, I feel, be safest choice. Actually, Lancer. What am I thinking? Gil. Arash. Once more. Melt is a mere 24,000 off from that lovely Bond 10. It was as simple as freaking pressing the ink. There was a language button that said English. I am brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. Doesn't turn everything English, sadly. Kama who needs 6 years. Nice. Very, very nice. When... So mirrors are probably the 4th Lostbelt as well, I imagine. But just one bell. You can do it, Deontay. I believe. You can find that bell. Actually, it's a bell of tranquility, so it probably doesn't make any noise. Finding it might be difficult. Might be difficult. So, that's result. So, how do I... 3 of servants. I'll worry about it later. Mirrors will be added to Shimos. Why Shimosa getting the mirrors? That seems odd for them to do. That's really weird. Have they... I think only one in... Wasn't it, the Ocean Singularity? I feel like they added a free quest there, like, a fair bit after the fact. But I can't recall them ever adding materials to an area. That's just really odd. I can't figure out how to add servants to my inventory. Lord, that's a fair point. There is probably some more. Yeah, I don't know how to add them to my Chaldea. I click on the things, but they're all just blank. Well, not all of them. It's just not showing Lambda in here. Oh, I got a core. Nice. So back to English. Add. Go back in. Lambda. And will yeah, actually work now. So if I go to inventory, and I go to Lancers, Lambda's still not there. Like, everybody else is there, except for Lambda for some odd reason. It's weird. I'll just keep this page up so that after stream I can look up everything that I so need. I should probably add comma to this list though, because comma is one of the desired ones. So this is pretty much the first quarter of next year. Comma there. GB. Now when I click result, I get a new list. So I can definitely tell I'm gonna need 6 mirrors and the 24 eggs. Everything else I feel fairly confident about looking at this list. Granted, I am putting a lot of these servants only to 5. So that would probably change if I choose 6. It's like, let's do that. Start pushing them all 6. This is a good turn to be a Reshkagul. It's her Buster Blast. We'll even give her a crit buff just to be safe. Go Aresh, go Aresh, go. There we go. Yeah, this is a little bit of a bigger list. Still good QP-wise, outside of leveling costs, which are probably going to be where the main cost is. Pretty positive I'm good on pieces and gems. Yeah, I actually want to check this shortly, so I'm gonna really quickly before I finish this. Item list. So let's see. So starting off here, gems, 51 saber, 42 lancer, 51 rider, 42 caster, 51 assassin. Same ratios. I've got triple digits for all of those, and triple digits for all of those. 18 proofs, 10 bones, 122 dust, 30 chains, 36 spinal, 10 lanterns, 19 plumes, 10 gears, 30 shoes, 42 shells, 36 magatamas, 60 ice, I'm good on ice, 10 steel, 6 roots, 29, 15, 10, 36, 10, 32. Yeah, so I literally am just short the mirrors and eggs for my current desires. That's pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Of course, whether all saved to my Chaldea or not, That is the question. Comma saved. Lambda. Still not freaking saving. What does this website have against poor Lambda that it doesn't want to save her to my Chaldea? Doesn't make sense. Just doesn't. Yes. Yeah, is what it is. Oh, shillelagh. Put a 2 on the first skill to save her. Really? None of the other ones have that, but I will see if that works here. So. That's the web throw. As long as you don't erase cookies, you'll have everything. Fair enough. So, yeah, Lambda's still not there, but everybody else be. So let's try this one more time. Lancers. Mysterious alter ego. Lambda. Press that as well. Starting ascension level is 0, making her way all the way up to ascension level 4. Her first skill as a 2. Yep, she's there now. That's weird. Why does that... I wonder why that is. That's very odd. That it requires her to be at Ascension 2 in order to save. Good job, Arash. I knew you could do it. Ooh, 2 soundless bells. Or bells of tranquility, whatever they're called. Actually, something I want to check here is when is the next double experience for stuff occurring? All assassins, so we'll just play it safe here and bring the burrito of Nito. So, Fate Grand Order Fandom Wiki, Japanese server, all events. And then 2018. Followers, commemorative. We probably will get that in some shape or form, but that doesn't do it. What about Winterfest celebration? Doubt we'll get this. But it doesn't have it regardless. Christmas probably doesn't have it either, does it? No, it does not. So the Christmas event doesn't have a double experience chances thing. It's possible New Year's might, though. So January 2019, the New Year campaign. Ooh, okay, I was about to press the wrong button. So, I was right, all Imperial Guards here. This is a relatively easy node. especially if Nito Burrito gets some skills. Rely on death them. Let's see. Retweet campaign. A new mystic code, so we should be getting ceremonial New Year here. Okay, so January 1st, it'll be double chance to get great or super sucks. Okay. Mystic code and damage for the party. A 10% charge with 15 crit stars. That's actually really good. And HP increase. Less amazing, but still interesting. Okay. I like this mystic code. It looks pretty cool. New Year is the next one, but there is a lotto event, so I'll probably have plenty of embers then. I can afford to burn some of my embers, especially since my present box is getting so darn full of them. So what we'll probably do is we'll finish off this last free quest, and then we'll start pushing through my servants on the tier list that I've got set up here. I don't have any more silver apples. That's fine, I guess I'll probably have to go hit up one of the... Wow, where's all the... There we go. I guess I'll have to hit up, like, doors or something here soon. So the first one by ranking is Vlad the Third. Get him up and then work our way to Donzo, and then caster shooting if I've got QP and experience. Gil is going to be the major roadblock since he's a Grail servant. You're trying to save enough apples before the lottery? Yeah, I should probably save apples too, but I think I've got over 300 regardless. And I think at most I'm going to try for maybe 100 boxes at most. So I'm not terribly concerned. 100 boxes is gonna give me how much experience? Each box contains lottery. It's probably standard, but my brain is mush right now. 25, so 2,500 golden embers is pretty darn good. And 1,500 silvers. I mean, that could be mana prisms, I suppose, but I really don't need them at that point. But we'll get 4,500 mana prisms by the end as well. That'll do a lot to re-bolster my numbers. Also a couple 100 million QP as well. Oh, that triple death. That was glorious. Triple death. Chef's kiss. Hit a bell. But yeah. I think 100 boxes will probably be my limits here. Last node to run. Just because it'll get me enough of materials, like 300 Dragon Fangs. I probably will need a lot more than that, but I might not. I know Fangs are one of the most used materials granted, so I might be speaking too soon for that. So Mash, Dante's, Altar, Boy, XX is going to require 24. Sigurd. Okay, I might need a lot more, so that's something to think about, I suppose. 100 feels like a good number, but if I need to go further beyond, then I will. If I need to go further beyond. I feel like using Scotty might be a little bit faster here. If this becomes something that's fun. I feel like this is probably the best spell mode as well. Yeah, it'd be definitely not button presses. Something to consider for the future me. Your goal is to get close to 1,000 boxes. Good lord, man. I do not envy the amount of time you're going to have to put into doing that. That is going to take an age and a half. I mean, especially if it's similar to previous ones. So, 40 AP, presumably, let's say, 3 runs a box. So that'd be an apple a run, but if each run takes you 5 minutes, so 15 minutes a box, so 15,000 minutes for all boxes, for that many boxes. 15,000 minutes equals out to like 200-ish hours, 250 hours, so 10 days straight farming. I don't envy that. If my calculations that I've made on the very top of my head are proper. It's very likely it get easier, maybe less runs as you get through more of the quests, so that would mean more CEs dropping. Right. You get 2 weeks off from work so you can do it. Fair enough, man, fair enough. And lucky you for getting that much time off work. I'm getting Christmas and New Year's Eve and day off, and that's it. The little bit of time in between I was originally going to take off, but given the fact that I'm at home due to COVID stuff, I'm probably not going to take that off anymore. Alright, so now we're on to the leveling up of Servant's Time. Let me get rid of a lot of these excess bronze and silver embers. You know, we'll keep the gold embers of all varieties. That was a quick scroll. I don't know where most of these golden embers came from, but I'm not going to complain. 64 prisms. Chomp. Alright. That was a little bit too far back. So, we start off with the VOD. The third. Auto select. I want him to only get the 4-star embers first here. Get these silvers out of the way. Just because save the golds for higher tiers. And you know, they're just eating up space. Ooh, super. Is it more expensive QP-wise? Probably, but I'm fine with that. Alright, so Vlad the Third has reached his first level limit. Ascension. He has been max VOD, I think, right? I'm hoping he has. Yeah, he has. He was starting at level 3. Had to think there for a minute. He gets his bloody red cape, and Tactics B has been learned. For each victory, one's armor grows heavier with glory and sin. Right, now we skill him up because slight OCD like that. There be Vlad. Let's get this first one up to 5. And then the second. He is a chain, he needs a lot of chains, doesn't he? I hope I'll be good with that. I hope I'll be good. Okay. And back to his levels. There he be. When I notice that I'm probably going to be below 20... Yep. You empty your mailbox, Bradamante will do that when you hit level 1, when you grail her to 100. Hey, nice. You got goals, man, and that is what matters. Keep those goals in mind at all times. I should probably also be storing away my golden Lancer embers. Just because those are being saved for Lambda, because she gets the top quality in embers. Boop, boop. Lambda gets only the finest of embers for her. Boop. Boop. And I'm also going to probably store away those 5-star embers, just, you know, so I can always remember I had them. I'll always remember. Okay, so... No. No. So I can't filter out the Lancer Ember, so I guess I'm storing those away real quick. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. I think that was all. Yep, that's all the Lancer Embers. Okay, just 7. We'll also save those Assassin Embers, so... Let's start claiming some of these blazes. So those Assassin Embers will be decent enough on Donzo. That's enough for now. Back to the enhanced screen. Vlad. Get leveling. Good, sir. Level limit reached. Ascension. Once a fight has started, it will not be easily quelled. New interlude unlocked, Scorched Earth. Not ominous in the slightest. Not ominous in the slightest. And now we're into the golds. Vlad is nearly there. Level limit reached. Ascension. And we'll get his next skill up there. Ooh, ominous looking purple colored spikes. Innocent monster. This form is a legacy I received from my father. An imitation of Dracul. Throw away my humanity to protect this country. Crit stars with each turn for 3 turns, and target focus on self. Interesting skills there, Vladimir. There he be. And let's get this leveled up. And one more. And Vlad is as skilled as he will be for a while, until I've decided, hey, I'm gonna put everybody to 666. I might actually only have enough members for Vlad here. It's looking like. I mean, I still have a couple hundred probably in my mailbox, but only having gotten one super suck here is not helping. And not a single great suck either. You need those great sucks to go far. And final ascension form for Vlad III is actually quite peaceful looking. The night is cold enough to freeze one to the bone, Master. Not even the invaders will be moving around in this cold. Let us enjoy the silence for a while. Oddly calming. That's weird. Okay, let's claim more of these. You will not be auto-installing the software on my phone until I have verified my transfer number for FGO, just in case you royally screw me over. So after this, after Vlad is done, we'll go as far as we can with Danzo, since she is the next contestant on my list. We should be able to get her up at least a couple ascensions. Probably not all the way, though. Well, this is also mainly clearing out my box a bit, because it's been getting a little annoying seeing over 200. So we had 180 there. Probably gonna take 80 to get all the way up without any greater super successes. If my mental math is correct, maybe a little bit more than 80. Yeah, a little bit more than 80. I was hoping for it to prove me wrong, but it did not. So, 87. Hey, Welvet. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. And thank you for that raid. It is appreciated. At the tail end of the stream, sadly, but still appreciated. I'm just taking care of the level ups per the tier list, and Vlad has been leveled. So he is coming off the list, and it is now Danzo's turn. So, really quickly, get me my foes. Oh, I've got golden foes. Aresh needs these first. So we'll give the foes to Areshkagul. And 20. There we go. And filter the foes out. Your laptop lags so hard you couldn't stream. That sucks. Rip your laptop. Rip. Aresh. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Aresh is getting up there with the golden. Hopefully your laptop starts feeling better before too long, man. Oh, Hololive only accepts girls? I thought you said earlier today that you saw that it can accept anyone, didn't you? Or were you mistaken with that? If so, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Alright, so the foes for Danzo. I'm sure if you search hard enough, you'll find it. Was she already partially foed? Oh, no, wait, no, I had an extra one of those silver foes. That's my bad. I forgot that I had an extra silver foe just sitting in my inventory. Alright. Danzo, it is your time to start shining. Hello, stars, but I don't like it. Why don't you like it? Out of curiosity. Do they not provide a free app-E or a free VTuber avatar or something? Alright, Danzo's first ascension has been completed. Ah, it's a Japanese thing. Fair enough. Ooh. Assassin class combat performance increased. I will continue to help you, Master. Ooh, I kind of like the second ascension a little bit more than the first. She gets a little bit more geared. I like. Danzo. Let's get you up to 555 as well, Danzo. Lanterns, that's easy enough. And one more. There we go. Alright, back to the leveling of Danzo. Also, let's take out some more of the golden embers. I've almost emptied my box. Thank goodness for that. All that will be left will be foes and those 5-star embers, but I will move those to my one place here before too long. 125 embers. I think at most I'll get her maybe to 60 if I get a lucky super or great suck. Ooh, 18 more chains. I'm running quite low on those chains. The Kashin Mystic Code that's been installed in me has been reinforced. It seems to have gained more power. That's good. More power for Danzo! Come on, give me a great or super suck here, game. You can do it. Nope. Holostar isn't as popular as Hololive. I mean, you do always have to start from somewhere, though, Wabafet. Remember, we always start from somewhere. Maybe if you did somehow, if you can find the thing for Hololive, maybe you can audition for it. But if you can't find it, maybe you try Holostar, maybe you become popular on it, maybe you bring Holostar to a new light. Ooh. Entering final form, transformation of my exterior confirmed. Synchronization of magical energy with Master is also increased. I never imagined I would show you this form. Long hair Danzo like this, I like this ascension form quite a lot. Okay. Let's put that last skill all the way up to 5. I was so distracted by her form I didn't even read. Invincibility and C-star drop rate for one ally. That's so she's a targeted invincibility. She has her own evasion. And she's a quick buster self-buffer. Interesting. I believe she's an AoE assassin as well, so that's pretty good. Sadly not going to be as good as Summer Skaha, but that's because she is MP5. So we got 2 more rounds here. We will tap into the other embers, so ooh, the super! Finally we get a super suck. We might manage to push her to 70. We're going to definitely push her to 70. Awesome. Alright, Danzo is level 70. Yes. Get this final ascension underway, and then all we need is some more embers, and Danzo will be able to be finished. She is still ranking at the top. I like that final ascension artwork. Should I say I knew it? This place calls me. Perhaps it was because I was built as a shinobi, or because the first Lord Fuma who taught me so much had influenced me so. Either way, Master. I'm glad I'm able to show you this. Alright, so Danzo, this is going to be the last bit of embers we can give her, pretty much consuming all we have left, and we are officially out of embers. Fully leveled up Vlad the Third, and Danzo was almost completely leveled, so she is at the current top of the rankings. Next event, the Christmas event, we should be able to push through, at the very least, Gilgamesh, as long as the rankings don't change. But that is for the future, because for now, I am going to call this stream here. So, I have been Soulrack Dragon. I hope that you have enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch. Drop me a follow to watch when I go live, or if you're feeling generous, then drop me a subscription. If you don't check out all of my backlog, be sure to check out my YouTube channel, same name as this, where all of my backlog of FGO is currently being placed. As of right now, it is currently the 3rd Lostbelt being placed, chapter by chapter. So if you want to check that out, then you can get that story. Misspelt Discord there, Wobbuffet, but that is fine. I will type in. Yep, there's Discord. And I believe that is the YouTube channel. So, once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.